Another submachine gun here. We got the Scorpion submachine gun from the brand PIECIS. I've shown you several different blasters from them. Good company. You can find them on Amazon. Lots of different blasters, and of course I link to them in the description. So when it comes to the Scorpion submachine gun, there's a lot of them out there. They're all very similar on the inside. So it comes down to the ones you like the looks of and the ones that have the accessories that you like the best, because they don't always have the same accessories. So that's what we'll kind of go through today. We're going to go through everything that comes with it as we set it up. And of course, we'll shoot it and test the FPS, which I assume is going to be the same as we've seen with others, but you never know. Every once in a while, they do surprise me. So, of course, I give you some safety glasses, so I always like to get that out of the way. Guys, wear something on your eyes, please. It's just smart. They give you 40,000 gel beads, right? So you get 20,000 orange and 20,000 blue. And of course, soaking these properly is super important. The little manual, make sure to remind you of that too, as well as giving you some tips and tricks. So soak them for 4 to 6 hours. Use plenty of water in a large enough container. After that time, there should be room left over in the container, and there should be water left over because you didn't guess perfect. Drain out that water. You can store them for up to a couple weeks in airtight containers like these with lids. You're good to go. Never store them in the magazine. And in fact, when you're done playing, always open this up and empty it. Make sure it's empty. Hold this button down. Give it a few good flicks. Make sure it's completely empty. Otherwise, the gel balls can dehydrate in that magazine or that drum mag there and can lead to some problems that you don't want to deal with. So after you've got your gel balls soaked properly, just going to load them in. I already had this partially loaded. And now the trick we found with a lot of these magazines is to kind of prime them. So you're just going to want to click this. Okay, there you go. Sorry, I was off cam a little bit. Click that until they pop out, okay, so that you know they're in that feeding tube. They're ready to go. Now be careful, because if you set it on the side, they'll all roll out of the feed tube right now. All right, so we got that magazine ready. We soaked those properly. Oh, briefly, they give you the little water-activated target, so that's just a nice bonus too. So next, we're going to charge up the battery. It's a 500 mAh, 7.4 volt battery. They use that 4-pin connection, which we see on a lot of the blasters now. USB charger, flashing red light when it's charging, solid red when it's fully charged. Plug it into any AC adapter 1 amp or greater, and that is important. So like a decent charger, like a smartphone, tablet charger, to make sure you charge that battery up good. Got your little laser right here. This is the twist turn on laser. And of course, this just slides on the rail. And then we've got your front grip, if you want to use it, slides on the rail. A nice sling. So PIECIS is including this with this as well. But we also saw this with their MP9. So that is a nicer sling if you're going to use it. I suppose you could just click it on the back here. There's no specific place that you need to click it on. Battery goes here. So plug that in. And again, always go battery first when you can. Keep the harness on top. Your on-off button's right here. All right, that also works like a safety. Here's your mag well. Here's your mag release button. So that's what you're going to push to take the mag off. You got a side rail for the accessory and a front rail. And then the stock just folds down like this if you're going to use it. Front sight right there. Okay. So say we'd go ahead and put our laser right here, because that's really the only place you can if you're going to put the grip on. And the stock will still fold fine with this. If we want to put the sling on, I guess you could go ahead and kind of clip it right there. And then you can just slide this on the front here. Might be easier to pop this up a little bit when we do this. Yep. So we'll slide that on here. Tighten it down. And then your magazine is just going to pop in right here. And like I said, you've got that release button right there. You just would push that, and that's how you release it. So we got it all set up and ready to go. We got it loaded and primed. It's the PIECIS Scorpion submachine gun. We're going to go ahead and shoot it and test the FPS. Other thing I want to point out is this black part. It's kind of got like a nice texture to it, almost a slightly rubberized feel. So that's something different we haven't seen on any of the blasters yet. So kind of a cool color combination and kind of a cool different texture on there that we haven't seen. So comments, questions, put them below, please. Of course, like, subscribe, and participate in the giveaways, and check back for the FPS test with the demonstration. Submachine gun here from the brand PIECIS. I've shown you a lot of these. I do like this color combination. I mentioned this black kind of has like a textured kind of feel to it, which is pretty cool. So does the orange part. So we're going to go ahead, we'll shoot it. This one did come with a bunch of extra gel balls. Basically, you got your sight here, and then we got your laser here too. So we got a couple different options here. And we'll go ahead and we'll start shooting, and then we'll test the FPS on it. All right, so you can see it's shooting good. Let's see where we're at for FPS. So about an average of 115 to 120, which is consistent to what we've seen with other Scorpion submachine guns. So really it just comes down to which one do you like the looks of best. So again, this is the PIECIS Scorpion submachine gun on Amazon. And of course, questions, comments, likes, and please subscribe and participate in the giveaways.